again, folks. That's my expert. Go back in again. Welcome back, Vape Lounge NI. So here we go. That should be us going back live again. That's us live. And it wasn't me this time, folks. Wasn't me. Mr. Casey. I can slag him because he can't say nothing. So, oh, where'd Bunny go? Oh, there she is.
I'm here.
But no, whenever I looked in the screen, all I could see was the juice, not you. And then all of a sudden you just went boom. Vape powered Craig batteries went down. Is the hamster steam powered? No, it's vape. It's fine. So, how are you? And Big Guns, how the heck are you? My lover boy.
Oh, good God, get a room.
Yeah. Hiya Village, how are you? Good to see you.
Hi, Village Vapor.
And just for the ones in chat that do normally sort of come on the Wednesday night show and everything else, I will no longer be broadcasting on the VUKN network. Bunny is still going to be there every Friday night, but myself, I'm no longer part of the VUKN network. So on a Wednesday night instead, I will be hosting a show on Vape Lounge NI. What the format of that show will be, yet to be fully decided. Who will be on that show? I know I'll be on it. It will be an open mic night, so anybody that is sort of wanting to even try out broadcasting for the first time, or wanting to expand their broadcasting, or as an experienced broadcaster, is all very welcome to come on to it. I really do a show at half.
Taking I'm not invited then?
Yeah, of course you are.
It's just the way you said that. I don't know who will be on, but I know I will be. It's like, am I not invited?
I don't know if you're wanting to do every week or not, or what you're wanting to do. It's one of those things. It's you know, it's being left open for you. I just don't want you being caught into any crossfire that, you know, because it's a show that's...
No, there's no reason why there should be any crossfire.
Somebody Vape Lounge, no, it's because the Vape Lounge NI is broadcasting the night that VUKN was broadcasting. I don't know if there's still what their plans are for it and like that, but it's I won't be there. We just thought part ways. I get Dave. Didn't get to say hi to you. Just noticed you're in chat there, so hello. So since Bonnie hasn't asked me, I'll just tell you anyway what I'm vaping on.
Well, I was going to ask you, and we had technical issues. That's not my fault.
Buffy, Christine, they have a Vape 2 in stock.
Yes. Yeah, we've still got a couple of Vape 2 kits here. So.
Craig, I don't know. Well, Sean hasn't been about for a while due to personal reasons and everything else, so I don't know whether they're going to drop the whole Grumpy Vapors. But there's definitely not any more of me on the UKN at all. Buffy, grab the one, show it. Put it in camera. VP2.
Oh, hang on. The boss is here.
The boss is there. Hiya,
everybody,
Gary.
meet my boss.
Oh, we're online.
Yeah,
we are
live.
How are you?
Here, you'll need that to be able to hear him.
How's it going, everybody?
Hiya, Gary.
Yes.
Meet Gary, one of the bosses of eSig NI and of the Vape Club Ballymena, and the Hub 1 and Hub 2 in Belfast. The myth, the magic, the legend.
You're getting hey boss from everybody in chat.
How's it going? It's alright.
But somebody please take a match to that top that he's wearing.
No, how long, right? Liverpool are the answer. I just got a ticket to the Etihad on Tuesday there, by the way.
You're going to the Etihad on Tuesday?
Yes, I just got a ticket 20 minutes ago.
That's why you're being like a Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off here. Good to speak to you. See ya.
I'll be back in a second, guys.
Don't worry.
So, Jaggers, Daniel had technical problems. Yeah, so that's one half of the owners. The other one, Robert, owns. They've got 9 stores now across the network if I can find. Yeah, I'll do a wee bit of blatant advertising for them. You know, I went from having no build mats to having like 4 build mats in the space of no time at all. So, oh, now what's happened? I've frozen. My camera's frozen. My camera has frozen. Don't know if you can still hear me out there in the world, but my camera has frozen up. Welcome to the train wreck. This wasn't a train wreck. You can still hear me. It's me. It's frozen, Buffy, not you. It's me. Me's frozen. Let's see if I try and change camera. I'm back again. Go to that camera and back to that camera. This is fun. I'll just go back onto that camera. Hopefully that. Yeah, I'll just use this wee shitty camera for now, because otherwise my camera was freezing up. But yeah, a bit advertising for them.
Yes, those are actually available for sale. I think we still have one lying in here somewhere. Yep, we do. We have one of those for sale.
There's the shots.
Really expensive prices. £5.
And they're really good quality, folks. They really are. They're great build mats to build on. I can't show you the other one.
William, you take it easy driving home, mate.
And then we've also got...
William says he'll talk so he's driving home.
We'll just advertise Rude Boy as well while we're here.
Yay!
So, we do have Rude Boy. You know, the thing about it is, the one thing I love, folks, is that a lot of the local shops have got behind us on the network, letting us broadcast from their shops. They've given us good giveaways and everything else. So it's been absolutely fantastic. Being able to work with them, and we're in good stead with lots of them. William Murphy, make sure you drive safely. Poof, gone.
Oh, Craig says poof, gone.
Daniel.
He's not even in my call. It's been sitting on recovering lost connection with me for the last 10 minutes. No, we're back again apparently. But that's alright. If we're back again, then I can show Christine this Vupu 2 that we have in stock. There you go, Christine.
My video output's low.
It says gone again.
Yeah, my video output's too low. Daniel, if you can still hear me. I haven't even got him in my call at all. I'll call him back.
No, I'm getting red bars from the both of you. Maybe it's me that's the problem. If I drop out and just like you and Daniel do a show.
Yeah.
Daniel's not doing the show. Daniel's already hosting.
Do you want me to host it?
Yes, please.
Okay, hang on.
It says we're back now.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back, maybe.
Mute your mic, Daniel.
Okay.
Getting serious.
I'll be on Ben on Friday. Been saving for that boy. Have you got batteries?
Yeah, well,
Christine?
there it is. There it is in all its glory. Look at the colours in that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that is so nice. But yeah, Christine, we've still got a few of these in shop, so.
And a dead rabbit to match. Very nice, Christine.
Right, yeah. They're saying that. Well, they're saying that I'm just sounding like a robot, so maybe I should just not bother.
Why did you say you got this wired?
Watching the other day, using the wired, it kept dropping out, and it was going off for like 20 minutes at a time, but whenever I took the hardwire out and used the Wi-Fi, it was fine.
Is MBK still about?
No. Yeah, because if Danny maybe jumps on with you, then I can jump out, because if it's me that's causing the problems, I step out.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
No, Daniel's away from keyboard. Hi, how are you, Michelle? So, what's everybody vaping on within chat? Let me know your... We already know that Christine Buffy Babe UK 19 is getting the Vape drag on Friday, so she's going for that. Vape 2.
It's the
Vape
2, not the drag.
Yeah, the Vape 2 on the drag. Vape 2. But there is some. Oh, my shiny 80s has really been hit in there at the minute. They've got. I don't normally do green. But there is the Rev GTS in there, which is really, really nice. Oh, Michelle, do you have a bad day? Don't you dare, Buffy. Bunny. Buffy, I was reading Bunny, don't you dare. Don't you, no, stop it. Put it down, put it away.
This one's sealed, it's not the open one, so I'm not going to open it or anything, but the other one's in the shelf behind a locked cupboard door, so...
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes, this is what's rubbing Roy's shiny-itis right now. That's just one of many things. Hold on, where's the one I was showing off on Friday night? Hold on.
So, and Christine's vaping lemon lockets and Mr. Popman Iron Brew. How much are you selling the Chroma Zenith kit for? You haven't got it?
Yes, we do actually have the Chroma Zenith kit. See, where's my price list?
Oh, you do have.
That is $49.99.
50 quid, Craig, to you.
Yes, it's all about that extra 1p, isn't it?
Oh,
but yes, this...
I was going to get one, Christine, but I've got a bill from the car to pay. It needs front brakes, back brakes, and front ball joints. And then this time 4 weeks we will be in Birmingham for Vapor Expo. Oceanus.
I was showing this. Yes, I was showing this off on Friday night on the Bitches show, and everybody was gushing over it. I love this. This mod comes with 2 of these bad boys.
2700s.
Yep.
Village. But we always have to have the latest then, Bunny. We always have to have the latest. Listen to me.
But hold on, just 1 wee second. Not only do you get the 2700s, you also get a little adapter that comes with it that you can use 18650s as well. So there you go, folks. We've got it all in here.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous? But yeah,
I like the gunmetal
what
one.
Then about the elitism?
Yeah. Village.
Oh yeah, the gunmetal one's really nice.
2G classes, with a CMS in it. CM.
Cosmonaut.
Yeah.
It's pronounced
on the
Cosmonaut.
Twisted Messes 24 Pro, the Dove Pro V with the Dead Rabbit and the Signature Chips SQ with the Dead Rabbit SQ, and the Dreamer with the Goon 1.5.
Show off much?
He's just put he's too common to be an elitist. Whatever.
2 G classes, and he says he's too
Two
common.
G classes, 2 Dead Rabbits.
Yeah.
So there's what, 650, 660 quid alone, plus the Dreamer, which is another what, 150.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Christine, it's all money at the moment, all money. But 4 weeks time, I'm not bothered about the money, because it's all about. So
Yep.
I will hopefully be recording some footage. No Stabwood Village.
Craig, give him time. I'm sure we'll find some somewhere.
Yeah. I can't wait to Expo. I'm going to record some footage of Expo. Probably not like the vlogs you see from all the professional YouTubers out there, the likes of Vinny and Chris, probably Vic as well. But yeah, I will put together probably a little montage and get it up onto the site. I'm just looking. I don't think there's anybody or anybody in chat at the minute hasn't subscribed to me. So, but if you haven't, why not go over and subscribe to both me and Vape Lounge NI. And also, if anybody hasn't subscribed to our resident
Mr. Casey.
Yeah, our resident popular reviewer, get over and subscribe to him. The Vape Lounge NI one just keeps coming up. Not yet, Craig. Give me time to save up. So get over, subscribe to us. At the end of the day, Mr. Casey, Vape Site Reviews, does a great job with his reviews and everything else, and he's put a lot of time. He puts a lot of time and a lot of effort into them, and makes them interesting. So it does make just reviews that bit more interesting to watch. With his little comedy. Whee!
Yeah.
So it's always good to have him about, and he is trying to do some live shows on his channel on a Thursday afternoon. Doesn't suit me. I can
Yeah. So by all means, give him some support.
Yeah, I catch him for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes at a time, depending on what break I can get. I caught the tail end of his show on Thursday with his darling dearest wife on there, and Mark Horner.
No. You mean the boss?
Yeah, the boss.
Yeah.
I don't want to break his heart.
Yeah, let's face it, we all know who wears the trousers in the Casey household, okay?
And it certainly isn't Daniel.
Exactly.
This is strange. I've got Daniel greyed out on camera, but yet
Daniel's not even on my call. He's not connected to me at all.
But yeah, he's green on VC itself.
Yep.
Oh, still me as hosting.
Yeah, because he has dropped out.
It's still me as hosting.
Yeah, it's still it's hosting. He has dropped out.
But
It seems to be holding up.
I've still got his grey. On the thing.
Yeah. No, he's not on mine at all. The only one I have on my screen at the minute's you.
Very low. Why don't you hear me? My audio should be on me. Is that not a good thing though, Craig? Yeah. Well, I've got my mic up as high as I can get my mic up. Let's see, if I take me out and then add me back in.
Yep. And Big Gun says I'm too loud.
That's always the case. I'm joking, Bonnie. Stop taking half a.
Smiley face. Does it look like I'm huffing?
Yeah. Okay, why is it not letting me select my picture to adjust the size? Because I'm far too big. There we go. Whee. Back on the seat. Yeah, both on the seats again. No, I loves the accent. Oh God, help you. Or we'll make a record and send it across to you. Ach, guys, the new.
Oh God.
Nope, I don't hear you. I'll just shout, it'll be
just
fine.
Shout, it'll be fine.
Why do people not hear me? Can you hear that, buddy?
Yeah, of course I'm hearing that.
Okay, better than new, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
You can?
And Village Vapor, I'm always plotting revenge of some kind.
Yeah. And it's normally to
Especially
do
where
with
he's concerned.
it's normally to do with the shit list, which it's actually, Bonnie's got her shit list.
You've got a shit list all your own.
And then she's got this shit list up here that I sit on. Stop it, Roy. Yes, sorry. Sorry, big guns.
Oh, I see. So Big Guns gets an apology for the ear abuse, but I don't.
Well, he told me to stop it. So, 42 minutes into the show, folks, I will tell you what I'm vaping on eventually. Today, surprise, surprise, I'm on the G-Box with the Bonza on top and the lovely red drip tip.
So matchy.
Yeah.
Very matchy.
And in that, I've actually done a mixture. Because we have got...
Oh, banana caramel.
Titanic's Captain Custard Banana Caramel, and it's been well steeped and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Which we have plenty of in stock, by the way.
But also, I'm using up
Strawberry.
the last of my strawberry. So,
Oh, I love that one.
Craig Campbell, I've got to the stage of when passengers call me a prick, I ask them would they like their name added to the list. Craig, are you a taxi driver by any chance?
Craig's a bus driver.
Bus driver.
Yeah, Craig's a bus driver.
And
So
then-
yeah, Craig, you feel my pain, so you know how advantageous it is to have a shit.
And then, I've also got my Og Vape V200 on the go, with a Hextron tank on top. And in it, I have got some of this bad boy.
Oh, there's a coffee cake.
Coffee cake with strawberry.
Oh,
Don't normally like coffee cake, but that is awesome stuff.
but that's amazing.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Because you know me, I don't normally do coffee unless it's to drink. I don't vape coffee at all. But that is to die for.
What would you call Brittany? Had to see Brittany again from Savage.
What?
Hiya,
Are
John.
we Brittany?
We Brittany from Savage. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, she's lovely.
yeah. So she is.
John.
And I was just walking past. We had bought some juices from her and everything else. She gave us. She just gave me a box of 3 or 4 in it of that.
Yeah.
So it's well steeped. But I'm still like I actually can't believe it. I've still got some juices sitting over there from Expo. That means when I go to Expo, hopefully I get some more. Oh, can I just say a massive well done to Northern Ireland at the Commonwealth Games, getting a gold medal in the pommel horse today. I can't remember his name now. Reese. Is it Reese? Absolutely fantastic.
Nice one.
Northern Ireland's first gold medal.
Yay.
Get in there. And all the home nations are doing extremely well at the Commonwealth Games. Despite those Aussies have got such a big contingent of funds there that they're leading the medal list and everything else. But the home nations are doing fantastic. I do like the Commonwealth Games, and that's only because my big sister Sharon won a silver medal at Commonwealth Games in Edinburgh in 1986. So before probably some of these ones in chat were actually even born. His sister was winning. So, should I say, if I was crossing the road in front of me last night, I might not.
Yeah, that's the people on his shit list.
Yeah.
He might not stop for them if they, you know.
Craig, I hope I'm not one of them, Craig. Nice, they have good custard down there in Devon. Not as good as Captain's Custard, which at the end of this week, this week coming, gets re-released. 1986, the year I was born, Maggie. Thanks for making me feel old, Maggie. I was 15. Yeah.
I was 13. Well, 12 at the time the Commonwealth Games were on in 86. I was 12 going on 13 because my birthday's at the back end of the year, so.
Let's see.
And yeah, Christine, you definitely need to get some of the strawberry Captain's Custard. It is awesome sauce. Absolutely awesome sauce. It certainly blows dinner lady strawberry custard right out the water.
Sharon's probably going to kill me for this.
Maggie, Snap, I'm with you. I'm a November baby too. What date, honey?
I'm September.
Yeah.
Oh God, Buffy was born too.
Yeah, she's the same age, yeah.
We're surrounded by youngsters.
Michelle B's on the 3rd of November. Maggie's is on the 4th of November.
Well, we all know what your parents were doing.
Christine's November 13th. You're the day after me, because mine's the 12th.
We all know what your parents were doing on Valentine's night.
Yep. And yeah, Village Vapor, you've probably got a point. And there's Colin Graham says 86 was the best year as I was born that year too.
No. The best year was 1971.
Nah, 73.
I'm back to, hi Bonnie, my birthday is 16th of June, I'm 40 this year. William, I'm 47 this year.
45 for me. And Colin's is August 9th. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 12th of November for me.
Remember the 12th of November.
Wrong week. The funny thing is I was actually due on the 5th. But yeah, I didn't want to come out early. So I waited an extra week.
John, what age are you, mate? Make me feel young. John says you're not old, I'm an old man. Where's my Tetley? Where's my Tetley man? He makes me feel good because he keeps telling me I look younger.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Tetley knows how to put a spring in your step, doesn't he, babe?
Well, the spring that he puts in it, just seeing gymnastics on the TV at the minute, the spring and the step that Tetley puts on me, I could do the floor in gymnastics.
Oh, okay. That's way too much information that I need to hear. So, you know, do you two maybe just want to get a room? Hiya, Hussein. Hussein says Tetley needs glasses.
No. I might start my own shit list.
Yeah, pay no heed to her, saying he's our friendly troll. We love him. Oh dear. Be prepared to hit the gutter now that Hursaine's here.
Yeah. What happens at Expo stays at Expo.
Yeah, Craig, exactly.
My shoulders are just so tight.
Well, you've been stressed the bollocks for the last couple of weeks, babe. It's understandable.
Yeah. I suppose it also helps if I didn't actually make it up the stairs last night.
Okay.
I stayed on the settee. No way, Roy. What do I get? No way. What do I get, Roy? What?
In other words, no, he's not telling you how old he is. Unless you sweeten the deal for him, you know.
Yeah. Well, put it this way. Whoever ends up on my shit list...
William, no. No, William, there's not enough mind bleach in the world for that.
I might do that at Vape Hunter.
Oh god, oh no.
Has Vape Hunter,
No,
has Vape Hunter got a big floor? I could do it down in the Vape Club. They've got a big floor. I could do somersaults up the alley.
No.
Could have been worse. It could have said a Mancini.
You do somersaults.
Funny, you just went max headroom. Say that again, Bunny, sorry?
Yeah, no, you were saying it could have been worse and then it cut off, so...
Oh, it could have been a Mancini.
No thanks.
And look, he'll even buy me a ribbon. Blokes don't do it with ribbon. And they
William,
wear
don't
shorts.
encourage him.
They wear shorts. I'm just watching the blokes now, they wear shorts. But I might get one of those ones that... Is it the Canadian... Oh, the Canadian and English women ones. They've got ones with very shiny bummy things, bum parts to it. So I'll just wear one of the very shiny hot pants. I'll borrow Mark's Vaping Postman's gold hot pants.
Oh yeah, he's got the nice shiny gold ones, doesn't he?
Hiya, Vic!
Hi,
Stick a
Vic!
leotard on him, colour his hair red, wear lipstick and call him Ziggy.
Stardust, yeah.
Yeah. John's 54. I mean, not that far ahead of me. But it could be worse. We could be...
You're still a young pup yet, John. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
We could be where Vic is. Getting stone tablets.
No.
The first download from the
Go
cloud.
easy, no, go easy on Vic. Vic's not well.
I know he can't speak. He can type though. Yeah, Vic, I hope your voice gets better soon, mate, and your ailments clear up. Laryngitis is not anything that's very funny. And when I watched that wee video,
Did you? He was telling us on Friday night that he has a tear in one of the pipes on the way down. He had coughed that much, he actually tore himself open. I
didn't know that, but I just seen the video that he put up saying that he wouldn't be doing videos for a while, and you can actually see how much pain he was in doing that video. So big credit to him. So folks, if you haven't already subscribed to Vaping with Vic, he's on 36 subscribers. We are trying to get him to the 40 subscriber mark before Expo. So yeah, he's a struggling new reviewer. He needs a lot of help. Yeah, so we want to get him from the 36 to the 40 before Expo, which is in 4 weeks' time. But just to remind you, that's 36,000 to 40,000. Craig, if you believe everything Vape around tell you, then yes, he is a keyboard warrior. But I wouldn't pay too much heed to them, considering the trouble that they've got themselves in. Well, to me, poor struggling reviewer that no one's ever heard of. To me, a keyboard warrior is somebody who actually will just sit behind the keyboard and type things. I think you'll find that Chris and Vic both don't just sit behind a keyboard and actually type things. They actually go on camera and open out their wee hearts and and say
Yeah, so
things.
there's a big difference. There's a big difference in a keyboard warrior and what they do, and you know, it just goes to show the level of mentality at Vape Around magazine whenever they don't know the difference.
Yeah, because you know when it takes a lot for I go in front of camera and speak to ones and twos and things and people, but with Vic, when he goes on camera, his views are through the roof.
See you later, Craig.
His views are through the roof, so you know, get across and support him. So there's the link. So get across there and give that wee struggling reviewer a wee sub, and you know, watch
Show Vic some love.
Yeah, and you know, just remember, folks, it's the whole vaping community is about supporting each other. I would dare say there's very few people out there will just watch one review on a certain product, whether that's a mod, juice, or anything. You know, you're going to watch 2 or 3 different people. But the one thing I will say about Vic, it doesn't just get the mod, open the box that day, and give you a review on it. He actually takes the time. He goes away and explores the device. He
gets to know the product.
He's got his own little regime of what he does with that, and something that I don't see an awful lot of reviewers doing. If that's because maybe there's not a lot of people use it, which is the temperature control. But if a device offers temperature control on it, Vic puts it through the paces and shows you what the temperature control can do. Because there is some hardcore vapors out there that do use temperature control, and it's nice for them to know that if they're going to spend a lot of money on a piece of hardware, that it does what it's supposed to do. Question is when Bunny will start making reviews. Looking at the shelves, she has more stuff than Vic now.
Yeah, her saying, of course I've got more stuff than Vic now because I'm at work. This isn't my kitchen or anything, guys. I wish this was my kitchen, but unfortunately, no, I'm not minted enough for that, I'm afraid.
It's your bedroom.
I wish. That would be epic. In here with all this juice and all the shinies. Ooh.
Vic isn't a keyboard warrior. Maybe speak and spell warrior at the moment, though.
Oh dear. And yet Big Gun says that Herstein is the Dean of Maine.
Yeah.
But in a nice way though, Big Gun.
Michelle, if I buy something, I normally have a look at Vic's reviews to see how they wick it and whatnot, or to see if something's worthwhile buying. Michelle, I can exactly say the same. Whenever I got the Kylum, I did watch one of these big American reviewers, and I followed their instruction to the T on how to wick it. Bonnie will tell you, she was sitting beside me at the time, and I put the 6ml juice, or put the 6ml glass onto it. I put it in, I put in just a wee drop to try it. It worked fine. I put the full 6ml in, I took a vape out of it, handed it to Bonnie, and as Bonnie took a vape, it just went 6ml dumped out all over it. So
yeah,
I then watched.
Yep. So I then told him, watch Vic.
So I got Vic's review up, followed it to the T, and ever since that's just what I've used to do it. Don't worry about typos, Big Gun.
Herstein is a friend of acquired taste. Oh dear. He's a pussycat, really, Big Guns.
He is.
Yeah. Hi, Monica.
Hiya, Monica. Glad to see you in.
Yeah, nice to see you.
So, no, this isn't a Vic Love Fest, by the way, folks, but no, I will give praises out to any reviewer that I think, my personal opinion, as a wee start-up reviewer, that I follow. But, you know, it speaks volumes. And it speaks more volumes whenever you see somebody else trying to copy somebody else's way of doing videos. And you know, there's the things that Vic has done with his videos, and if he sort of go back over the years. And as Vic said to me one night, he said the best way to watch the growth of Vic's channel is to watch his first video his 1 year anniversary, his 2 year anniversary, his 3 year anniversary, and his 4 year anniversary videos, and you can see how how his channel has changed and grown with the times. I will admit sometimes I do jump through bits of his videos because he sort of loses track, same way as I do. That's why I edit mine, a couple of bits out. But being live, you can't. But you know, it's really hard out there to try and watch somebody that hits all tastes, because reviewers are just trying to do it in their style and what they think hits the most. It's like the only just reviews I really would watch religiously at the moment is Daniel's VCRs, just for the comical value of it alone. But I also know that he's going to give an honest opinion. Oh. How the channel has changed, the hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because he was. Noel, is that
He was a hippie when he started. He's not a hippie anymore.
Is that not because he's sponsored by Sharpies now? He has to use them.
No, that was only last year. Or the year before, was it? No, it was the year before.
Started on VCR as well. Yeah, Colin. You always have to watch more than one reviewer. I say, because I know that Daniel's and I's taste vary so much. I'm sorry, Victor. Please forgive me. Please. I know that Daniel's and I taste vary so much. So something that I know Daniel likes, there's a chance I'm not going to like it. And if he gives something a mediocre ranking, I'd probably like it.
You just like to be odd though, don't you?
Yeah. Well, prime example, he loves that IVG range. He absolutely adores that IVG range. I can't stand it. So that's a prime example. But there's plenty of people out there that love the IVG range, and there's also ones like myself that don't.
Mm.
And you've watched mine as well, of course. Well, you did, because you got the Iron Brew one for me, which reminds me, I have to look.
Are we having an oops? Oh. Wrong camera. Well, you do know we have it here.
I know, but I have to remember that I need to buy. There's a bottle I have to go over to Vic at Expo.
Yeah.
There is.
Yes, we've already told Vic we're bringing him a bottle of that over. Speaking of juice coming over, our very dear friend Mr. Andrew Summerfield was at Jam yesterday.
Oh.
And he has managed to secure some of Professor Green's juice for me. I asked him if he could pick me some up, and I'm going to send him the money over for it. So he picked me up a couple of bottles of it yesterday. So I will have, hopefully those, he says he's going to post them in the morning. So hopefully I will have those by the end of the week to be able to sample and see if they're any good. And if they are, I will be Expo, because apparently he's going to be at Expo too. Or his juice says at least anyway. So, looking forward to getting those. Pardon?
You want this juice?
No, I want to see if his juice range is any good. Yeah, it's all well and good a celebrity starting an e-cigarette line, or a juice company or whatever, but the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? So I'll reserve judgment until I've actually tried it.
I'm going to show my
age
here.
But yes, I'm a complete fangirl of Professor Green. I'm sorry.
Who is he?
He is like England's equivalent to Eminem. You know, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady.
Oh, so he's a rapper.
Yes, but he has sort of taken a step. He's sort of taken a step back from the music scene at the minute. He's doing a lot of TV work for the BBC, doing documentaries and stuff like that. So he's a man of many talents.
Yeah. That's so wrong. And yeah, well, I've converted at least 2 people to vape an Iron Brew. And they're both in the chat.
Yeah, Christine and Colin.
And Stephen had said that week after my review went out that the Iron Brew sold really well in the shop. So, but it's one of those you just. Well, Colin. There's Colin, Christine. What did it taste like? you're not allowed to use the words Iron Brew, but what did it taste like? And this is what will be interesting. I know Vic used to do reviews. Professor Green is way better than M&M. Professor Green and M&M don't even belong in the same sentence. I had it a week before your review.
I have to agree with you there, Hursing. Yeah, I think Professor Green's way better.
I can't describe it, to be honest. Very true, Christine. It can't.
Yeah, because does anybody actually know what the flavour profile of Iron Brew is? Because I sure as hell don't. All I know is it's
orange.
lovely.
There's bubblegum, there's orange, and that's all I could pick out of it, and there's colada. Iron Brew, taste metallic, due to be made in Scotland from girders.
Good point, Hursing. Good point.
Reese McClenaghan, that's the wee guy's name.
Amazing.
Sorry for butting in, I just seen it on TV, but Reese McClenaghan from Northern Ireland, he actually beat Max Whitlock, who's the English champion. They both got exactly the same score, but because Reese has had more difficulty, he got the gold medal. So, go Northern Ireland.
Nice. Woohoo!
William Murphy, Aaron and Brew. Colin Graham, amazing.
Yep. Can't disagree there, it is amazing stuff.
Yeah. So is that Savage coffee and strawberry. You can't get it in your shop, don't stop it. Oh, he's fine. There's lots of people with Vicks I've got there. So I was just thinking. But everybody in chat has subscribed to me, haven't they?
As far as I know, yeah.
Better have. And he's better subscribe to Vape Gen I as well. That's the main thing.
Don't bother subscribing to me because there's no content on my channel.
Yet.
My channel is like really just set up this.
The Iron Brew that I had made my coils look rusty. Craig.
Well, Craig, that's not an issue that you'll have
with that
with. Yeah, you definitely won't have that issue.
Look at the colour of bunnies.
Stuff.
Right, that's the colour of bunnies, clear. And look at mine after it's been steeped.
Yeah, yours actually looks like Iron Brew in that bottle now.
One thing I'll say, and it also works with this one as well, is see if you open a bottle of this, vape a wee bit of it, and then set it past for a while and go back to it, the steeping process actually kicks in even more and the flavour comes out even more. The caramel on that banana and caramel is absolutely gorgeous when you go up the wattage, but then you come down the wattage you get more of the banana and less of the caramel, so you can go up and down the wattages, which is alright for us non-G-class users because it's nice and easy to do. If you're a G-class user, it's really hard to do because it's more complicated and 6,000 million buttons later to try and change.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Oh, and Bunny.
Yes. Okay. You're waving a .1 at me, aren't you? You are, you bitch. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, this whole .1 thing grinds my gears. It drives my OCD round the damn bend.
And my TV, even though it's in 0 at the minute, is sitting at 15.
You see, I don't mind that, because 15, that's like, yes, it may be an odd number, but it is between, you know, so it's perfectly middled. So that the whole like 0.1 or 0.9 thing just drives me.
Craig wasn't subbed to me.
Just get another sub from Craig.
Thank you, Craig. But we're back.
Okay.
YouTube is not receiving enough video.
Okay, so YouTube then.
Yeah. Welcome back, Vape Lounge NI.
Do that sort of crap.
We're live.
Yep, Christine says we're back, Hercine says we're back. Sorry about that, folks. YouTube doesn't seem to like us today.
Yep.
Jink, is YouTube pissed that Northern Ireland got a gold medal and that's why they're picking on us?
Yeah, I honestly think that is. I think that's the reason.
Well,
YouTube's not really liking me at the minute.
I think the internet in general's not really liking you at the minute, sweetheart. You've had nothing but shit with it for 2 months now.
I know.
It's great though because it means that it's not me that's the target. It used to be me caused every internet issue known to man when it came to YouTube, but it's not me for a change.
But at least the bloke that I spoke to today seemed a little bit more empathetic and going, well,
Yeah.
we've had 3 people 3 people come out to me. Buffy's sitting in the garden watching you guys while while Gino is enjoying the sun, waiting on dinner cooking. Son? Christine? Son? Hang on.
Yeah, Roy lives in the dark. He's a bit of a vampire. He doesn't do sun.
There's a wee bit of sun, not much.
Hey, it's more than we've had since bloody October.
Sorry guys, editing a video there. Oh, so Mr. Casey has got another video coming out soon. What did you miss?
You missed us talking to Vic, discussing various different types of reviewing. We've been talking about the weather. We eventually finally got around to finding out what Roy was vaping on. We've had a couple of slight poof incidents, but we're still here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really hoping there's a young 16-year-old girl. No, she's 11. 11-year-old representing Wales in the table tennis and ping pong.
Right.
I hope she really does so well. She's been out to the Falcon Review, the mythical tank and coil with its flax, whatever, paper.
Is that the one with the new style wicking thing with the flax paper or something they use instead of cotton, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've had a couple of customers this week so far who've been asking me about that. As far as I'm aware, we're supposed to be getting them in to try one.
Oh, and folks, for anybody that doesn't know yet, they now have a tasting station at most of the shops, if not all the shops. So there will be 5 different flavors out for taste, but I'm sure that that will chop and change. So whatever the sort of promotion is, you can go down and try before you buy.
Mm-hmm.
So big thumbs up. So that was something taken on board from that Gary that you saw in. Gary and Robert took on from the review that I did of the store, that they didn't actually have a tasting station. You couldn't taste anything before you tried, but they took that on board and they've introduced the testing station. So that's always a big positive going forward, that you can actually try stuff before you walk out the store and buy it, because nothing worse, I know from experience, nothing worse than buying a juice. Michelle, all the shops, the e-cig shops are in Northern Ireland at present, as the only place that they are is over here in Northern Ireland. There's mesh, but also standard coils with flax paper and fibres. Oh, and wood pulp.
Mm. Yeah, I'd definitely interesting to try these to see if they're any good, because I know a lot of people are swearing by them, so they must be doing something right.
I'm okay. I get a personally tasting anyway.
Yeah, because he sampled mine yesterday, whenever he was in.
Yeah. And Colin, you can taste mine anytime.
Craig ordered $187 worth of Higgy Cigs juice last week. Oh my God, Craig!
I hope you had a code. I hope you had a code, Craig. I'll have to get my hobby to get another posting over there again. There's very few. If he's military, Michelle, there's very few postings left over here. But then that's all. That's a big reason for you to take a holiday over here. Go a tour to NIE.
We've got a pretty good tourism industry here, so.
You know, don't stop that. You know, get yourself over here and see Northern Ireland. And like, put it this way: if you did a tour, just even of the shops that sort of help this channel, which is Titanic Belfast, they've got 3 shops, 4 shops. 4 shops in it. You've got Rid Boys, got 4 shops. You've got Vape Hunters, got 2 shops. You've got E6 shop, NI's got 9 shops. There's Total Vapor with 2 shops.
Yeah, there's plenty of variety for vape shops in Northern Ireland. Yeah, Venture Vapes, Vape Shop Larn, yeah.
But they're all, and the thing about it is, and the big thing about it, they're all independent. They're not. Even though the vape shop or the E6 shop NI is 9 shops, it's still sort of independent, semi-independent, because they're not all called E6 shops. We lived just outside of Belfast for 2 years, and a blue moon ago. I love being a wee tourist. Northern Ireland is good for vaping needs. That's about it. That's last Aries. Last Aries, but an afternoon in that order. Yeah, probably would. But no, Northern Ireland's got loads to offer. We've got Carrigarie Rope Bridge. We've got Giant's Causeway. We have Lough Neagh. We have Port Rush. We've got the Fairhill Shopping Centre in Ballymena. Hey. Belfast is really turning in. We've got all the sites and places where, if you're a Game of Thrones person, there's all the sites and places of where it was filmed, the Dark Hedges. So there's absolutely loads and loads and loads and loads of things to do for Northern Ireland, and for such a small country. You have to think of it. You know, what 2 hours maximum would take you anywhere in Northern Ireland. You know, you could go from Port Rush to Enniskillen in 2 hours. Total Vapor.
Yeah, less of the traffic goes in your favour.
But also, Vape or e-cig NI's wholesalers for, what is it? Which one are they wholesalers for? Pure Mist? Not Pure Mist.
Just Mist.
Just Mist.
Yeah, these guys.
They're the wholesalers for Just Mist, and also the wholesalers for Mr. Popman as well at the minute in the NI. And they will be getting in the Vape Cocktails range within the next 3 weeks.
Yay!
So we're getting that range in. Oh, on camera. The bottles won't look like that, because these were the sample bottles when I got them out. I think the bottles are actually a lot flashier design. I'll have to go back because I've not got much left in that one. Oh, where is it?
Yeah, that pineapple was amazing too. Oh, wow.
I don't care about the postie, I'm worried about my wife when it's delivered.
Yeah, especially when she sees the bank statement.
Yeah, and Colin, yeah, that is so funny that Steve, Marvellous Vapes, had spent a fortune building a wee cabin so people could vape in it and everything else.
And then they forced him to take it down.
And then he gave up the ghost. And this company now that's come in is from Belfast. They mainly focus on CBD oils. They are very expensive, and see for kit, they're even more expensive. I was up getting my eyes tested on Saturday, and I took a quick look at the stall and everything else, and it's overpriced for what it is. Even their CBD oil is well overpriced. So
I have to say I've not been in for a health centre recently, so I don't know what it's like. Or
yeah, and Christine, totally agree. Public transport in Northern Ireland is absolute poo. Hence why you get a hire car and drive around, or get someone the likes of myself that be willing to take visitors around Northern Ireland and show them the sights and sounds. But then
yeah,
again,
Roy's basically a glorified tour guide.
then again, folks, hopefully within the next year and a half, we will be having a expo in Northern Ireland up in Belfast, and hopefully we can get lots of people, lots of interested companies, especially a lot of American companies across that sort of want to expand. And plus there's loads of companies that are at Expo, because I will be speaking to companies at Expo this year. If I can speak to their bosses and taking a book round with me and getting a list of people who would be interested in coming to Northern Ireland for a Vape Expo. But one of the things I need to do first of all is I need to speak to Jay that runs Vapor Expo. I want to see if I can get 15 minutes of his time over this weekend. I know he's normally very busy because he's trying to run the expo and make sure it's all going, but I would like to try and get 15 minutes of his time to try and arrange a meeting further down the field when the pressure's off a wee bit, to get his experiences and thoughts and everything else, so that when we do...
I know Jay, so if you want I can fire him a message to see if he'd be able to pencil you in for a wee meeting that weekend. Because that way, if he's forewarned, then he can, make arrangements to make the time.
Yeah, 20 minutes all of his time, just to get down sort of some thoughts and ideas, and also to get his permission to be able to speak to the stall holders in that respect, that I can, talk to them about potential expo. Because I want to try and run it either the week before or the week after. Probably the week before Vapor Expo.
Yeah, because if they're already over here, they could come over a few days early and do our expo and then go across to Birmingham.
Yes. Trying to...
Or vice versa if they're in Birmingham first.
It's trying to cut down costs for the exhibitors so that we can get more exhibitors. It was been a first time expo, people are going to be very dubious about going to it and everything else. But if we can put... could you imagine all having to meet up on the ferry before going to the expo? Exactly, Michelle.
I know, right, Michelle?
And then, because of where I want to hold it, I want to hold it at the Titanic Exhibition Centre up in Belfast. And I've already spoken to a couple of joiners that I know, because I want to try and get the stage to look like the staircase on the Titanic. Have the zones named after the 6 counties in Northern Ireland. And the sort of, the centre bit will be Loch Ness, with the Titanic in Loch Ness, and then the Giant's Causeway.
Yeah, covered in clouds.
The deck will be covered in clouds. Yeah, and then just make sure there's icebergs.
Yeah, it's not very often you get an iceberg between Belfast and Liverpool. You maybe get an ice cube.
Same with the one at Castle Court. They have a stall in the mall. Don't like it unless you go to their outlet shop in the centre. That'd be so cool, otherwise I can't get to the Vapor Expo as I'm a no-fly list at the minute. My knees are very too much for me. Yeah, and it's not hard for you to get up to Belfast, Christine.
Yeah. Well,
it's all because we went to one in Dublin that was so poorly advertised, and the vendors, there were nearly 90% of the vendors there were American. And there was nothing else around that time happening in Europe. So they had come all the way from America to do this, and then we're going all the way back again, and it cost them an absolute fortune to do it. But we're getting help with a very experienced exporter, Alex from Donut Dude, who's launching a new range very shortly, which I'm really excited and looking forward to trying.
Yeah, because if his new range is anywhere near as good as the Donut and Gummy Dude range, Yeah, guys, you're going to be in for a hell of a treat.
He sent me sample photographs of the packaging, and it looks immense. It does. You know, I do like my American juices, and you know, Donut Dudes is sort of really started. Well, that and Charlie Chalk Dust were the two that really started me going down that direction. But I think Charlie's Chalk Dust is a wee bit too expensive. So I do.
That's a shame though, because Charlie's Chalk Dust's really good juice as well.
It is really good juice, but it's just really, really expensive for what it is. I know, travel to Belfast, Daily, my bestie lives there, and her partner vapes. The three of us were there. Didn't even know there was one. It was back last July, Christine.
July,
Craig,
yeah.
enjoy work, mate. Don't knock anybody down.
See you, Craig.
It'll be good.
But yeah, that Dublin Expo last year was really very piss poorly advertised. There was no strictly convention centre that it was being held in, and a lot of the vendors packed up and left early. It was that bad. You may guess how bad it was. The organiser had buggered off home by 1 o'clock, and they only opened the doors at 12.
But we, spent a fortune getting down there, and you're walking outside it, unless you actually physically knew that was on in there, you wouldn't have known there was an expo happening. More security than people when we walked in.
Yeah. Well, they didn't even have a sign outside the door telling you what event, because like that expo that day wasn't the only event that was on in the convention centre, and there wasn't even a billboard or anything outside the doors telling you what was on.
Exactly.
So it was just very poorly organised, very poorly advertised, and yeah, it was really quite disappointing, because me and Vaping Brew had been to one in Dublin a couple of years before that, at the back end of 2015, and it was held at the Aviva Stadium, and it was well advertised because it was Vape Fest that organised it.
Yeah. Well, see, I'd like maybe tie in with somebody like Vape Fest or something like that to help with this. If I can get something. I'm still working on Giant Vapes from America. They were the biggest sponsors of the one down in Dublin, and if I could get them, I'd actually either like them or Elysian Labs. Elysian Labs is moving in more into distro, and V distro as well. So I'll speak to Craig on that side. But it's just trying to get some of the bigger.
What? Is it Mike? Is it Hips?
Mike from what?
Prohibition.
Mark.
Yep, that was it. Where was they getting Mike from? I don't know.
But yeah. So, and folks, if any of the viewers out there have any suggestions on what they would like to see on this channel, I am trying to talk a few other people into casting on the channel as well. Whether you want to see live reviews or want to see a pure amateur like me building. If I can get Mark Horner, I know that Daniel has a good rapport with him, and he's been on a couple of casts with Daniel on his afternoon show, so I don't know what his availability is like in the evenings to get him on, doing a live build or live coil making. That to me that's something that I would like to see happening. I don't, at the end of the day, what we need to do.
Live coiling?
Yeah. Coil making live coils, how to make your staggered claptons and your fused claptons and everything else. So it's the whole idea of this channel is eventually is for the expo, but in the meantime and everything else, we just need to help grow the channel, so it's getting it out there, and there's a live show. We've got there's absolutely loads of groups in Northern Ireland especially.
Percy. Hell no. Mine.
So there's loads of groups out there. and you know, we want to help support all the groups out there as well, because you know, to me, that's why I only have a Facebook like page. I don't expect a lot of traffic on the Facebook like page. It's mainly there just to get the shows out. I stick my reviews out through it, so does VCR. We share out other reviews from the likes of Purple Lady Vapor. Yeah, so ones that's, you know, any other reviewers that wants to do that. Steve, Dave, I know you do reviews as well. You're quite welcome to send them out through that if you want as well. Right, wait for my dinner. Take care, Christine.
See you later, honey.
So, you know, it is, we need the input from the people, from the chatters.
Yeah, well, Northern Ireland has got an ever increasing vape scene, and it would be nice to, you know, get some of those people a bit more involved with our channel, our network, some of our local shops and stuff like that. It would be nice to bring us all together, so to speak, which is one of the reasons why we here at Ballymena Vape Club are going to be hosting a vape meet, either at the back end of May or the beginning of June. Because the date at the end of May we had originally picked is not convenient for some people, so we're maybe thinking of moving it to the start of June instead.
The second Saturday.
Try and get as many people as possible to come down and get us all together and just have a few beers, have a vape, have a laugh. That's basically what it's all about.
From those in the Belfast, Antrim, Ballymoney, Portrush areas, there will be a bus bringing people to it and also taking them back. It won't be a door-to-door service. It'll be a central pick-up point in Belfast, central pick-up point in Antrim, Ballymoney, Portrush, or wherever it may be, to get people to it for a bit of good night's crack and everything else. You know, there's loads of other ideas I've been running past Gary and everything else to try and help it. But we also want to support the local vape shops. You know, it's all fair and well, you know, buying something off the internet and maybe getting a couple of pounds cheaper. But then, you know, especially if you're buying it off like the fast tag and everything else, you're waiting your 3 or 4 weeks before you get it. Whereas if you walk into a vape shop, you get to see it in action, get a bit of expert advice on how to use it, you know, what the juices are like and everything else. And you know, buying juice, I don't think I've ever bought a juice over the internet.
Well, I've bought a few, but mainly because I've already tried them and I know how good they are, so I've bought a few online. Like Higgy Juice, for example. Higgy Juice isn't available to buy in shops over here, so the only place you can get it is online. There's other juices that I had tried that I liked, and when I found them online, I've ordered them online because they maybe haven't been available in some of the local shops either. So honestly, I prefer to buy local, but sometimes, you know, needs must.
Yeah, like I've bought. I don't know how much juice out of the shop now. I've got loads of juice here, ones for review and everything else, but yet I still go and buy, because it's nice just to be able to buy a juice. It's nice to be able just to buy a juice and not having to think about reviewing it, just to vape on it. So, yes, thank you, John. Make sure you hit the like button. Have you got any likes? I can't see. I don't have the cast window open.
No, I don't either. I'm using the pop-out chat. My computer struggles best enough at the best of times, so I'm not having a lot of windows open and making it struggle even more.
My computer, my internet struggles. I struggle. We have 5 likes, people. Come on. Show a wee bit of love. A wee bit. Welcome back, Hursine.
Didn't even notice you'd gone, mate.
See, I would never be that nasty, Hursine.
Hursine knows I love him. It's like this, if I wasn't giving Hursine dogs abuse, he'd be asking what's wrong with me and booking me an appointment with a therapist.
I thought you needed a therapist because you was me. I buy stuff online that I can't get at my B&M's.
Yeah, well, Village Vapor, I would be the same if it's something that I've had previously before, or something that I'm really, really wanting to try. I'll try as many local shops as possible to find it, and if I can't find it, then I'll order it online. But
is that not a good point then? If you are regularly buying something online, it's not a point then to get to your local B&M and actually suggest that they get it in stock?
ask them to bring it in.
Because if it's something
Yeah.
you like, then it could be something that somebody else may like as well, and could be a popular seller in the shop.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And thank you. One example is Ryan has done that. And don't forget, folks, the competition is still running to win your personalised plaque. We are keeping it open. It hasn't had much interest as they probably thought it would do. But to get across to R&C Equine, and you just have to like Vape Lounge. It's not really hard. Like Vape Lounge NI, like R&C Equine, and stick a comment on the post. It's that simple, and you get your chance to win a personalised plaque. Bunnies and the other ones, probably Vaping, etc., is all coming out. Probably get them at Expo. Save Ryan the postage. Well, save me the postage.
It's just as easy because we've only got 4 weeks till we're at Expo anyway. So
this time, 4 weeks,
we can pick them up there.
We will be at Expo.
We will be there. Yeah. Well, we'll actually just be leaving the NEC because it's just gone 4 o'clock, and that's the time the Expo closes at on the Sunday. So they'll be kicking us out by that time.
Yeah, Vaporize is slightly different, Michelle.
There's Vaporized and then Vaporize. That's 2 completely different.
So get to yourself to Vaporize. They do the.
Yes, Michelle. As far as I know, there is a Vaporize in Edinburgh.
Daniel.
And I know there's one in Glasgow because that's where everybody went for the vape meet last weekend.
Right. Yeah.
Wrong channel.
I haven't figured out how to do the countdown yet.
Oh dear. Nice try though, Hersin. Hold on just a sec.
Yeah, so I don't know how to do it yet, but I need to find out. Let's see, Vapor. UK. Oh no, it just seems to be Glasgow. Edinburgh. No, it just seems to be Glasgow. Oh, yes, just not long opened. So I thought they would have had it done on their Facebook. Yes, Hersin. I need to get my shit sorted out. Whenever I venture out of the city, it's all vaporized. I love to see more, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't heard really good. I'll have to, and her scene, I'll have to look into it and see. The Vape Lounge or the Vapor Lounge is in Edinburgh. Afternoon, Zan. How are you? Roy, try this page. Night about the control timer. Selected. Zan Bunny is currently dealing with a customer. Should be back with us very shortly. Vapor Lounge, that's the one, Michelle. Ah dear, brings Daniel back into the fold whenever Zan turns up. So how are you, Zan? Up. And
Nope.
back. Zan's in.
You've got a very serious face on him.
Had it.
Oh, yeah, so say hi, Zan, honey.
Yeah, I was trying to work out how to put a countdown timer.
Oh, have you sussed?
No.
Damn it.
Like what timers? That's specific intervals. Yeah, that sends out specific interval ones, but it's the countdown timer that I want.
Thank you, Hersey.
But oh,
Yeah, okay, Hersey, I'll give you that one. You're still not getting the hex though, so you can suck up all you like. Doesn't work.
at least I notice when people leave and return.
Yeah.
What does it get? Did it get much?
No, because we didn't have in stock what he was looking for.
What was he looking for?
He was looking for the base bit for not a coil, but the actual bit with the 510 pin and everything on it, and that's what he was looking for. We don't have those because the threads have gone on his. So.
Oh, look at the directions. I only have to get one bus to get there. There you go. At least the community. Well done, Maggie. Good job. Helping and sharing as usual.
Oh yeah, that's why we're here, isn't it?
It is. It's up the Royal Mile and down a long ass street.
Yeah.
So, our very own Maggie has done 2 live shows in the last 4 days.
Yeah, she was on with us on Friday night, and I have to say she done fantastically well.
Yeah, and she was also on her hubby's channel as well on Thursday.
Well, unfortunately, I missed that one because I was at work, so I didn't get to see that one. John, you take care, and we'll speak to you again soon, my friend.
And give her love to John as well. Just
Yeah, give her love to Jude.
Stripple in my bag while looking for lockets. That great feeling when you forget about juice and find it. Yeah. When I first moved here, I used to think Princess Street was the Royal Mile. Freddie was absolutely brilliant.
Yep. Well, Maggie, I have to say we thoroughly enjoyed having you on with us. You were a breath of fresh air. You held your own against Sinner.
At least she's had a little bit of practice though in here. No Sinner.
That's true.
It takes a lot to hold your own against Sinner.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sinner's just a law unto himself, isn't he?
Oh, isn't he half? Good laugh though. And Simon.
That's good, Michelle.
I'm off this Friday, so I won't miss it this time. Yeah, there's a good wee bunch on the bits of Eastwick. It's one of those channels that has evolved and evolved for the good. How did you find your new time slot? Because I know you're on the 8 till 10 time slot.
Mhm.
Yeah,
it was a bit weird. It was a bit weird, you know, because we've had 2 years of broadcasting at 6 p.m. So it was a bit weird getting used to that. I was, you know, running about here at 10 to 6 thinking, crap, I should be in VC right now. And then I remembered, no, we're 2 hours later tonight. So, yeah, it took a bit of getting used to. But, yeah, it was good. It was good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We had it showed in the viewer numbers. So, it's obviously a better time slot. We get more viewers that way. So, yeah.
Scene says the new time slots for Bits of Eastwick's a better time slot in his honest opinion.
Yeah, first thing I think we've come to that conclusion ourselves. You know, we tend to agree. But yeah, it was enjoyable. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes, I have another week of battling with post office now ahead of me.
Yeah, with bloody internet again.
No, it hasn't held up too badly.
See, if they had listened to you. Yeah, so far. But if they had listened to you the first time you rang them 2 months ago, we wouldn't be having these issues now.
Exactly.
You know, but they just couldn't be bothered dealing with it, and therein lies the problem.
Such is life. Well, the engineers when they've come out, it's like every time they've come out, it has worked fine. But the guy I had today, like, he was a breath of fresh air to speak to, and you know, quite possibly one of the glitches, what he could have thought is my house phone.
Okay. How would that affect your broadband, though?
He says the house phone could be if there was an issue in the phone itself, because the line splits. You know, the line splits towards the DSL and everything else. But if there's a bad battery feedback coming in the battery or something, a fault in the phone, it then feeds back into the line, and that's what could be causing the issue.
Right.
Partner's mother with post office and its pants here. We'll call whatever it works. It works well. I get the desired speeds that I want. It's just over the past 2 months now, I've had a new master socket put in. The fibre port was changed yesterday, a different fibre port, and this morning, this afternoon there, even when I was just on a VC call to Bunny and to Daniel, it dropped out 3 or 4 times, and today alone...
Didn't they even send you a new router as well?
Yeah, well, 2 new routers. Well, sorry, they sent me
because they
old
sent you the wrong one.
Second hand, which I've also got sitting there. It's in a pre-sealed envelope ready to send back to them, and I haven't even... You know, Craig, shows you. I hadn't even... You know, this is sitting as well in a pre-sealed envelope, paid and everything to go to them, and I haven't even managed to get that out to them yet. But well, there's 2 big major projects in work at the moment, but hopefully whenever they start to get underway and start calming down, then I will be able to might get back to more normality. But I do work my hours of work are when the post office are open. Anyway.
Yeah, because you usually start work in the morning before they do, and you finish work after they do, so
yeah,
kind of sucks. Which is why I've suggested bring the packages to me and I post them tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow.
I need a job in the post office.
Yeah, it would make life a lot easier. Well, speak to Mark. He might be able to help you out there. Could you imagine working with TVP every day? That would be hilarious. Or are you not mentally stable enough to do that?
Mark in person is an absolute dream. He's fantastic in person.
Yeah, he's lovely.
When we stood and spoke to him that morning going to Expo, It was fantastic. And then every time I've seen him, around Expo, it was, he spoke to you and everything else, so he is. And Jay, could be worse. I called an engineer out last time our net went down, and turned out one of the dogs had knocked the cables out of the router. I was so embarrassed. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh, Village, I work with computers every day, day in, day out. I'm a test analyst, so I do try and make sure I cover every base beforehand. The post office guys and girls probably hate it when I call in because they start going over all the stuff. If you tried this, and that, and I'll go, yep. And it's just got to the point now where a phone through, I go, can I just give you my phone number and you can look at the notes.
Yeah, I think you're on first name terms with most of the ones in the call centre now, aren't you? You've rung them that much over the last few weeks.
But I've got a different one every time. But they read the notes, and well, the guy today, when he sort of saw the last person spoke, he goes, "Oh, I know Katie or whatever her name was, and she's actually quite good." I went, "Yeah, well, she was actually quite good, and she did find something else that somebody else hadn't found before, and yeah, and she's put comprehensive notes on as well." And that's the big thing that always gets to me, because I worked in call centres for long enough myself, is that you can get some people who are very lax at putting notes on. Big Guns, good to see you, my boy.
Catch you later, big man.
We need to get your internet sorted out on a VC call and get you on properly someday. Maybe on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Get you in from the shop.
That could work.
Yeah, we get you in from the shop. Normally your connection holds up quite well when you're in the shop.
Yeah, that could work.
So, he's a Big Guns is an awesome guy. Awesome guy. That's the thing. Yeah, we may not have huge numbers yet. Hopefully we get bigger. But everybody that comes in is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's everybody does come into the rooms and everything here is they take part in the chat when there is chat to take part on. Just need to try and work on how and getting that chat even better and faster and more interactive. And so we need feedback from you guys to what you want to see, where you like to see Vape Lounge, Sunday Vape Lounge. Roy, can I fix a notebook?
Like that, if any of yous ever fancy doing a show on this particular channel, don't be scared to contact us to let us know. All suggestions will be greatly welcomed, and you'd be more than welcome to join us.
Colin, I can look at it. What's up with it? But
well, obviously he doesn't know, or he wouldn't be asking you if you could fix it.
Yeah. But there's Colin. We're gonna have to get him on someday for a wee chat.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
See,
Colin's lovely.
Colin's coming from the other side of vaping. Colin's not an ex-smoker, but Colin vapes. So it's one of these ones. I'm not going to too much about Colin's, what his experience is and everything else, because I'll leave that for him to talk about on the show. So that's a good angle to go to why he started vaping and why he vapes and everything else, and getting his views on it. Everyone's great.
Oh, Hersin, don't be daft. You're our resident troll, for God's sake. We love you, dude. God bless him. He turns up every week just to specifically troll us all here, and it's lovely.
Yeah, you know my joking, Hersin. I might go and do a spot of fishing.
Why?
Think about it. Noel will get the meaning out of that one.
Yeah.
That's only a joke, Noel.
Yeah. And he's brought up a very valid point there. He says he needs to do a show sometime with you because he didn't get the chance to cast with you whenever he left the other network.
No, you're quite welcome to, mate.
So
you let me know whenever you're free to come on, and we'll get you on. There's no issues with that whatsoever. You have my VC, so it's a matter of calling in. Need to reboot it and Windows 7 8 on it. Yeah, it's easy enough to do. Sorry, you missed it. You missed what now?
I think you missed you wisecracking about the fish incident.
Oh, I just need to go fishing though. Or go and be fished. So yeah, that's the whole thing. We maybe call Vape Lounge NI, and yes, we are geared. It's geared towards promoting NI shops and for NI vapors. But we're more than open and receptive to people calling in, even from Scotland, from England, from Wales, from Southern Ireland,
From anywhere really.
America. It's because it's trying to make it a vape community. It's trying to keep people together, getting sharing experiences, sharing thoughts. We're a very open network. The only thing I hear trout fishing is good in
The thing is, her saying, I don't hear the minute, believe it or not, the trout fish. I go trout fish with my father all the time, that's how I know that.
And salmon. Salmon fishing is really good.
Yes, the salmon fishing industry is really big over here, so yeah.
But
But yeah.
the only thing we don't want on this channel is drama, and that's the only thing we are steering away from. We don't sit in any camp or cliques with the reviewers.
Yeah, we're more than up for a laugh and a giggle and a joke, but you leave your personal issues at the door.
Yeah, because I will have any reviewer on here. At the end of the day, I don't have an issue with any reviewers out there. I don't like every reviewer out there of their style of reviewing, but until I would meet that person in person and they'd do something against me, then yeah. So it's what people's personal thoughts are, and on different issues, like the Vapor Round magazine and everything else. There's going to be oodles of different opinions out there. People are going to support Vapor Round for what they've done. People are going to criticise Vapor Round for what they've done. They've never done nothing than me. The only good thing about being a smaller channel is less drama. Channels got over a certain size, it attracts drama at times. It does, no.
Yeah, her saying totally agree.
But at the end of the day, I would like this channel to grow bigger than it is now. I'd like to see more.
Yeah, but we're not going to start creating drama just to do that.
Yeah. Fishing here is lethal, so is the cracked banter. Yeah.
Yes, William, you're spot on.
Yeah. It's very easy being in Northern
Well,
Ireland.
us over here, we know.
Being in Northern Ireland, it is too easy to bring drama into the channel, but we don't do that here. It's totally, for want of a better word, it is cross community.
Yeah, it's a drama-free zone.
Yeah. Got to go. Kebab is around. Thank you for the show, Bunny and Right. Noel, take care, and we'll see you on camera soon.
Bye, her saying.
Oh dear, oh dear. Kebab.
So done.
Oh, kebab. Yeah, and I know I've got to look forward to later.
Well,
Egg and onion sandwiches.
yeah, I don't envy your workmates tomorrow.
Yeah. My mother.
Horrible air freshener.
My mother is making me egg and onion sandwiches. The joys of
You for mum's tonight again then?
some stage, yeah. Well, all the stuff from one shed, the bags that Mum wanted to look through, are now in the house.
Oh, for God's sake. Whose bright idea was this to tackle this job?
Mums and Dads. I'm just a donkey. I'm just a donkey. And I couldn't do it this morning because there have been too many people going to church. That may go past and might see me lifting stuff, but they don't because I'm right round the back.
Okay.
Logic beggars belief.
I know.
Mr. William Murphy, what are you vaping on today? I'm picking on them. I am.
You're picking on William?
Yeah.
Why?
Can I see what he's vaping today? And I don't know if anybody's been following on the NI Vape community channel. There is a cloud comp going on at the moment. It's 50 people in it. It's down to 32 now. And it's some serious cloud blowing going on. Good prizes because it's like 7 bottles of that stuff.
Is that the one? Is that the one that Dermy put the post up about the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pink stuff from.
Oh,
CJ
William's on pink stuff from CJ Vapes.
But what are you vaping on, Mr. Murphy?
Yeah, what machine are you using?
And which atomizer are
You got a nice pink mod too. He's maybe got a nice pink mod as well.
Fluorescent pink.
Yeah. You never know.
Oh.
Or floats his boat, I suppose.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, we're on camera.
Oh.
Personalised coily tool indeed. Well, aren't we, Mr. Elitist?
Glow in the dark. I wonder if it'll work. I wonder if it'll glow in the dark in here.
Maybe not. It's probably not dark enough in your room right now. No, it wouldn't. It's not dark enough. Excuse me. No, it's too bright in your room right now.
Yeah, but it does glow in the dark. I'll have to try and take a video of it. Turn the video camera off and again.
Daniel says up a drama horse.
Up a drama horse.
Yeah, Daniel, we all know you're the biggest drama whore out of us all, darling.
He's got the Amit tank on the drag, 110 watt. And Michelle B, my lemon lush is still going strong. Going to get some strawberry and cream from Rochford. Strawberries and cream.
Yeah, I have yet to order from Rochford. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and order some because everybody's been saying about how good this lemon lush is. I've never even tried it. But yeah, I'd be quite partial to anything with strawberry in it as well. So I'm going to have to order some of these just to see.
No, that one doesn't.
No, Billy, that one doesn't. Perfectly straight.
I don't know why, but the actual quality feel of this one feels a lot more sturdy than the blue one. I've actually mentioned that to Simon as well. But I don't even know what's getting.
It's maybe the type of acrylic he was using.
Yeah, he told me that there was a package coming to me. And when it arrived and I seen it was the coily shaped box, I was like, whoa, wow, cool. And then I opened it up and
did you get sweeties?
got that wee message.
Aww. Did you get a wee bag of Haribos as well? He did, he got a little bag of Haribos.
the little rings.
Nice.
So, but you know, I've got my other one for my bending round corners, and then I've got my one for. I had Mr. Kipling's lemon slice cake the other day. I swear the e-liquid is so spot on with the flavour. It's Mr. Kipling's lemon slice.
Oh well, if that's what lemon lush tastes like, Michelle, sign me up.
Michelle, you are totally not
I love Kipling's. Yeah, I love Kipling's lemon slices. They're amazing. That's what I can see. I'm going to have to buy a bottle of that. It is going to have to be done.
Okay, folks, we've gone past our time. So, Amanda, any final words?
Just thank you everyone for popping in and hanging with us today. We do apologise for the technical issues we had earlier. Hopefully next week that'll be all in hand and sorted. But yeah, you guys, it's been a pleasure spending the afternoon with you, so thank you very much. And Roy, thank you very much for inviting me to join you again. Very much appreciated.
I invite you to join me on Sunday Vape Lounges, our show, so you're a co-host. You didn't invite you.
Yeah, but if you had, if you hadn't have come up with the idea for the channel, for the network, and all that, and asking me to be a part of it, I wouldn't have been here. So thank you.
Thank you for being all those and joining it and everything else, and thank you to everybody in chat for joining us this Sunday, and see you all next Sunday. Also see you on Wednesday night, 6:30 to 7:30 with myself and Ben. And then probably straight after it, maybe not, maybe leave it to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock to whenever. There's going to be no set time for it. So
yeah, you're going to be stuck with me again on Wednesday night, guys. Yay!
and thank you, and thank you so much to everybody in chat, and thank you to Amanda for coming on, and thank you to Daniel. Until his XSplit decided to lose every one of his stream keys out. And give us give the stream a thumbs up, give the Vape Lounge NI page a wee thumbs up.
Subscribe, hit that subscribe button, it's down there. Hit that subscribe button.
And if you haven't already done so, get over and subscribe to VCR and also to myself. VCR and Roy. Get over and give us both a subscribe. We are struggling. Well, I'm not. I am. I'm struggling. Daniel's not. He's doing great. But yeah. So from us, take care, guys, and thank you once again. See you on Wednesday.
Adios, amigos. Peace. California.